So now we've got the base framework. We're just going to keep adding to it. Okay, each step is going to be adding to it. So the first thing I need to add, and I'm going to straight away put comments so I know what I'm doing, is I'm going to say, now the comment tag is left arrow exclamation mark dash dash, and you need to close the comment tag. Okay, so I'm just going to change this to say import Google font. Okay, so I need to go out to Google Fonts. My search skills are killing me today. Google Fonts. Now I'm just going to pick two quite out there fonts that's really clear that I've applied these. So I'm going to pick my one font, and I'm going to do. Oh my God, that's awful. Let's pick that. Okay. Now last time we downloaded. This time, once I've selected both, so I've got my two fonts, you'd have your body font and your heady font. Okay? I just need to copy this link here, Control C, and I drop that under here. Okay? And what that does is that is importing those two fonts and making them available so I can use them on my website. Okay, here's where I need to use them. So I'm going to go Control C. So I haven't actually applied them yet, so if you go here, even though I've imported them, so I'll Control S, F5, you'll see there's no change. Okay, it's still the same website. So I need to go and now open my style.css. So I will go Style, and I need to go edit that with Notepad++. Now, if you had a different spelling or a capital S, you need to change your file name. Okay, it should always be lowercase, because this file was a capital S style. It's looking for a lowercase s, so this is what you'll have a problem. Okay, so make sure your spelling of this is the same as that file. You don't need any backslash or anything, because in the folder they're next to each other. Does that make sense? Now I actually want to add some in here. I can just list all my styles. So I'm just going to paste, that's the two lines that came out of Google Fonts. I want to apply the quickest way, because the body, your syntax is either your tag, so I want to apply this to the body, or later on we're going to learn how to add a class. They're slightly, but at this stage we're just going to apply it at the tag level. I want this stylish to be my font family for all the body text, for all the paragraph text. Now, the simplest thing to do is I apply that to body, and it means that font family. Let me just get rid of this. I'm going to save that, save this, and hit F5, and all of a sudden it's now applied all that style into everything that's in the body, which is my whole website, right? But do I want a different font for my header? Yeah. So it's good practice to apply to the body, because that makes it really easy. It'll apply to every piece of content in the body, but I want a different rule for my headers. So would I put that rule above or below body?
Below.
Why? Why? Why below? You're right, it's below, but why do you think below? What's going to be if I put it above?
It's not going to be in the body.
It is going to be... Oh, hang on. Let's go back to Google Font. I want... I did start. I want this one. There is a chance it might get overridden. It won't, because it's a different tag, but there's a chance it could get overridden by this tag. So it's good practice to make sure in your CSS, because it's CSS, can you remember what CSS stands for? Remember what CSS stands for?
Content.
No, styling, not content. Cascading style sheet. So cascading means it goes down. Okay, so it'll apply to anything that's on a rule above will apply down. So if I apply a rule to the body, it will flow down to everything until I give that something a different rule. Does that make sense? So I'm now applying a rule to H1, but there's more than H. Can you remember the different H's? How many H's were there? Who said 6? Yay! There is actually more, but inbuilt is only 6. So I do H6, and you'll notice I just do a comma. And what that means is I'm applying this rule to all of the H's. Okay? So that comma means all of those I'm now applying that rule to. Okay? Control S. Again, I haven't actually changed anything to my website. I've only changed the style. So I'm actually not going to show, I don't need to Control S. I now go F5. And now my header font has its font applied. My body font has its font applied. So we've now applied, generally we might get a little bit more granular later and do some extras. We've now applied Google Fonts to our website. We've given the instruction to import that, so it's pulling the font into our website. Then through styling, we've styled it. Okay, does that make sense? Okay, so I'm going to leave, I'll try and do this side by side. So I'll do index first. So off you go.